Hiya. So today I'm joined with singer-songwriter Amy Joe,
Hello.
self-described seaside dreamer.
hmm
And we're here to talk about your upcoming music. Oh, I don't know why it went.
Oh, hello.
Oh. Um, your upcoming music, your new era, and all the exciting shows ahead.
Yeah, that'd be amazing to chat with you about that.
Oh, I'm so excited. So you describe yourself as if Elle Woods wrote songs.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Feels iconic. Where do you think that dreamy rom-com energy comes from in your music?
Oh, I mean, I grew up in the noughties era of Mary-Kate and Ashley,
Mhm.
Hilary Duff, Lindsay Lohan. I don't feel like I ever escaped that era, to be honest. I feel like I'm like this sulky child just trying to keep the noughties vibes here in in
Oh,
2026, which is crazy. But yeah, I really do love that time, and I love the main character energy that they all have. They're all like they always have this mission, don't they? Like the start of the film, by the end of the film, everyone's overcome their problems and
yeah.
everyone's just happy, and there's like a good fun soundtrack at the end. And I think I've always wanted that for my life. Like I've always seen my life a bit like a film, even though I'm probably the only person that cares about that film. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I can still be the main character of my little film.
Cool.
Um, and I think with the music, I wanted to reflect that as well, so that for other people, if they want to feel like that, like they're the main character of their story, I feel like some of my music can give that for them, and make them feel like the main character of their story too. So yeah, it's just the seaside bit as well. Obviously, I'm from Morcombe-raised, so
Mhm.
that obviously seeps its way into the music. And I just love the beachy stuff. I feel like I sort of wear it all on my sleeve now, and I think that's made me feel a lot more
Mhm.
grounded with myself because I've always had it in my head, but now I'm trying to express it outwardly a little bit more.
Mhm. Because you said you were sort of going from that head girl energy, and trying to like learn to let go a bit and be in that sort
Yeah.
of mindset of no overthinking, just seeing how it goes. What kind
Mm.
of inspired that shift for you?
Oh gosh, so many things. I honestly think just getting a little bit older as well and going through like your 20s.
Girl.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. And I think when I was younger, I've always felt like I've been myself, but I've definitely been a more polite version of myself in the past where like I don't want to offend too much. I don't want to say too much of what I think because that might be controversial. And now I'm just like, oh, why not? Why not just say it? Just say like what you actually really truly believe. And I think I'm really proud of like old version of me, like that version from school, because she brought me here and I have so much love for that person. And I'm not embarrassed by anything. I feel like everything we do is just a journey and we shouldn't regret it. It all leads us to where we are now. But I do definitely feel like now I've let go a little bit of the expectations I've put on myself and pressures, and I'm just sort of being free to be whatever I want to be, really. Hopefully that inspires other people to do the same.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
because you said like you just want to be sort of frolicking in a field and just living
yeah.
life. What would be your frolicking in a field soundtrack?
Oh gosh. Oh my God. Um, I would say things like, remember like Natasha Bedingfield with
Oh my
like
God, yeah.
all those songs are so happy, like Unwritten, Love Like This, Pocket Full of Sunshine, like that kind of energy. I loved Dido growing up and Joss Stone, Nelly
Yes.
Furtado. I'm Like a Bird is a classic. But also with the country stuff, I love Ella Langley at the moment and Lainey and Ashley McBryde. I love like storytelling mixed with that sort of noughties, feel good storytelling. So yeah, I guess it would be something from the noughties or modern country would be
Nice.
my playlist right now. Yeah.
That'd be a really good little soundtrack to put together. Your sort of upcoming album feels like a very different version of you. How would
Mm.
that compare to sort of your earlier music?
I think it's like a natural evolution in the sense that there's still elements of like the storytelling in there, and I'm still very honest with my lyrics.
Mhm.
But I think musically, I wanted to be a little bit more experimental, and I wanted a few more upbeat songs. Like I say, that what I really love in other people's songs, like Natasha Bedingfield and things like that. I'd never really written lots of upbeat songs
Yeah.
until now, so I really wanted to make that a part of this album. But there's also the through thoughts of like the storytelling in there, and I try to be quite relatable and be really honest and wear my heart on my sleeve in these songs. So yeah, it's a natural evolution, but it's definitely a little bit more upbeat and a little bit different.
Yeah. Your new song, so is it Hold Your Horses?
That's the one coming up, yeah, in two
Now,
weeks.
yeah, 29th of May, right?
Yes, well done.
What can you sort of tell us about that track?
Oh, that one I wrote for the boys actually, because I get so many guys that come to my shows, and I always write from my own perspective, and I've got so many songs that I know like my fellow girls will like relate to, and I was like, sometimes I feel like I need a song for them, for all these people that keep showing up
Oh,
night after night, and I really connect with them, and they all come and chat to me at the end of the show, and I was like, I was actually speaking with someone I know, and he was about his experiences growing up with like bullying and peer pressures as a guy. And I was like, oh, and I just wanted to lend an ear to that really. And I wrote the song for him. But now I feel like it's become this like universal sort of like, keep going, guys. It's going to be okay. Like life isn't always what you think it's going to be like when you're a kid, and things get better. And
yeah.
there's this story of hope. So I think I just wanted it to be a hopeful, positive message really for the guys that came to my show. It's been like a little bonding experience between us all. Like it feels like we're
Oh,
all opening up and sharing our emotions and things.
oh,
And I really encourage anyone to do that, especially guys as well, because I feel like they're not encouraged to do that in the same way that we are, to sort of share their emotions. So yeah, that's sort of where that came from. And I think it'd be nice to do something a little bit different with my early releases with that one.
yeah, yeah. That's so cute. And like it just it is a thing, isn't it? Like back in the day it was like guys can't cry, they can't like show any emotion. Like I feel like as a society we are getting much better at it, but it's
Yes.
really good to have that kind of thing out here.
Yeah, and I think just sort of like being like a warm, I want it to come over like a warm hug.
Hmm.
I don't like getting too political with it all and stuff because you know you could go down all these different,
Yeah,
and I'm like it's just a kind message I feel,
yeah,
and something that I just want people to hear, and I want guys to hear and feel comfortable in themselves in the same way that I feel comfortable in myself, you know.
yeah.
That's the message.
Oh, that's so nice. Back to your sort of 90s rom-com, your whole
Yes.
aesthetic is very similar. I've seen all you like promo for the new stuff and your photos with Michelle and everything. It looks amazing. Um,
Then
do sort of visuals and storytelling come naturally alongside each other, or where do you go with that?
it's something I've sort of leaned into because I think with my first EP, I've always loved the storytelling and the lyrics, but
Hmm.
I didn't really know, I'm going to be honest, I didn't understand branding, marketing, how to sell your music. Like all those things felt like sort of taboo a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, as a writer, you're like, oh God, I don't want to think about that as a product or my
Hmm.
music as a marketing exercise. But I sort of started to see it as like another extension of myself, not as this icky marketing thing, and just kind of like how do I want to show up and how do I want other people to relate to me, and
Yeah.
I think the one thing that I've always felt really strong in is like I want everyone to be themselves. Like I don't want anyone to ever be like, oh, I want to be like Amy. I want them to be like, I want to be like me. That's kind of like the thought behind everything.
Hmm.
And so if I'm as unapologetically myself as I can be with the and branding and my music, then I hope that that will make other people or inspire other people to go, yeah, I'm going to go do my thing and really lean into that. Because I think
Yeah.
that's what we need more of in the world, that people doing their own thing and their own passions, and less copying and more just taking influence and enjoying other people's work, but being yourself as much as possible. I think that's my biggest message to people. And hopefully, if the aesthetic or visual is also portraying that, that would just be an amazing,
Mhm.
amazing bonus for me with the music. So it's just been a long journey to get here, but I'm feeling really comfortable in this place that I'm in now.
That's so nice. I think like as well the visuals are kind of like an extension of your artwork. Like your art is your music and your storytelling, and like the visual is kind of like an extension of that. So
Yeah,
it's really nice seeing it all together, all come together, and you're sort of sticking to your sort of 90s rom-com kind of feel. I love it. I love it.
thank you. And I feel like this is something that it doesn't feel like obviously with different albums I'll tap into different parts of myself, but I think this is something that is so true to who I actually really truly am that it would be hard to dilute it in future albums. It's probably only going to get stronger in that way, like
Nice.
more
We're
deep
here
in.
for it. We're here for it.
Thank you.
If you were in a noughties rom-com, what scene would we find you in?
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, I love the opening to the Lizzie McGuire movie with a hairbrush, singing
Yes.
along with her little closet, and she's picking all the clothes. Oh gosh, I love the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. I feel like that's an underrated one.
That is a bit of a rogue one, that one, yeah.
You know, like that scene at the end where they're all like talking about their memories they've made with the pants, and it's like a low light, and it's just like twinkly lights above them. I love that scene. Bridget Jones as well, like she's got some iconic little montages.
Mhm.
But probably Elle Woods as well with the opening scene of Legally Blonde. I feel like that's my ultimate favorite. Actually, while we're here as well, in Coyote Ugly, when
Oh,
she's like leaving her town to go to New
yeah.
York. Oh, yes,
That is a
that's
classic film for me.
it. Yeah.
You
Oh,
on your Instagram, you've got like a whole pinch me highlights, which I absolutely love. What
yes.
I have to ask more about that. What has been your biggest pinch me surreal moment so far that's made you stop and think like, oh my God, this is my life now?
Oh gosh, I feel like I get so excited by every little thing that I'm like, it's every day. Anytime something cool happens, I'm like, I think I'm gonna go with being picked by Kylie Morgan to open for her at Bush Hall. Because there were so many people being tagged in that post, and all of them are amazing. And I was like, oh, do I even bother to like put my name in? Because there's all these people, and I remember going to sleep, and I was like, I had this dream. I was like, no, you need to get up and you need to apply. And so I wrote a song for her using her song titles as my pitch,
That's
and I
so
was like, this feels like it could work, and I put a pin in it and then came back and she was like, yeah, would you open for me at Bush Hall? And I was like, did that really happen? It was one of those moments. It was like a sort of manifesting thing where I felt like I needed to write that song. It was like one of those like pulling moments.
so cool.
But when it actually happened, I was like, did it really happen
Yeah.
though? Because it all just felt so surreal. And she was such a lovely person, and the gig was amazing. First time flyers were on the lineup, they were fab. It was just such a moment, and I didn't stop talking about it for a good few weeks. I think it was Christmas time as well. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's so cool.
yeah,
I
it was a great time.
was chatting to a couple yesterday for an interview, My Girl the River, and they said they have this saying like it's breadcrumbs on the water. So basically saying you've got to put your artwork out there and you've got to put your art out there and see where it goes, whether it
Oh,
sinks, whether someone else picks it up, and you've just got to have breadcrumbs on the water and see what happens with it. And I thought that was really nice.
yeah. And it doesn't put too much pressure on any one thing.
Yeah, just
That's nice.
nice little signs. So it's just like just to get it out there, and if something comes of it, something comes of it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You just got to get your stuff out there.
I love that.
Mhm.
I was thinking that would make a great lyric, but I'll leave that for them.
I
Oh,
think
I'm
that's one of their
stealing.
songs on their new album, so maybe.
Oh, okay, definitely not.
Oh, you've got so much coming up though. You've got the British Country Music Awards festival. Sorry,
Festival.
festival. Getting ahead of myself now. Next time though.
Well, manifested it.
So you because you're on that with remind me.
Katie, Bronny, and Susanna Clegg.
Mhm.
We actually did so we're part of the Northern Songbirds.
Yes, because
Yeah, so we,
I was chatting with Susanna Clegg at the Loft Sessions, and we were on about the Northern Songbirds.
oh, it was
Incredible.
so, it was so much fun. It was originally Zoe, Bronny, Susanna, and me, but obviously Zoe can't do this one particular show. So luckily, Katie, who we've all played with and think is amazing, she's gonna be an honorary songbird for the night. Someone is ringing me. I don't know who that. And I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Northern Songbirds for the festival. I played a couple of years ago there. I'm just really happy to be back there. They've been an amazing festival. They've been who is ringing me? Oh no, they've been. They've been extremely supportive of me over the years and of lots of local acts and independent acts, and they're just such a great festival. So, really looking forward to that one.
Oh, that's brilliant. You've also got a cool little support slot with Jason Donovan.
Yes, yes, that's
I
again another pinch me moment. Um, yeah, I mean, when I first got that email, I was like, is this meant for me? Is it spam?
mean,
Couldn't tell. At first, I was like, I need to check for sure, and then I knew it was legit, and yeah, I just can't believe that I'm getting these opportunities because he's such an amazing name. What a great audience he's got, and I feel like he's so like universally liked as well. You
Mhm.
know, I feel like he's just everyone likes a bit of Jason Donovan, so
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
feel like I'm excited to watch him, and it's just going to be a really good night, I think.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got your new album coming. Tell me everything.
Oh, okay.
Tell me everything.
Everything. There's going to be 9 songs on it, which is great to have like a big body of work for like the first time because my EP was 4 songs. I've had a few singles. This feels like a big chunk of me. And I'm going to be releasing a couple more singles before the full album comes out. But the songs are kind of like if Naughty's pop had a baby with like Miranda Lambert,
Okay.
a bit of like Hayley Whitters even. I love Hayley Whitters' sound. I think she's got an amazing sound, and maybe a little bit of like Lainey in there as well. But it's very much honouring where I've come from musically because I grew up with a lot of Duffy and Joss Stone and people like that. And while it's still like a country pop album, I didn't want to lose sight of those influences that I had earlier on. So I think people will be able to pick out all those different references throughout. There's even a tiny, tiny splash of like R&B in there, but it's so small, but it's in there. A few little harmony moments. So
No.
yeah, I'm really excited about it, and yeah, it's had a nice reception so far with the first single. So looking forward to releasing the whole thing.
Cool. So what are you most excited for the rest of the year?
Oh gosh. Oh, what am I most? Oh, I've got Country by the Castle, which looks like a really cool festival. And the reason I'm really excited about it is because the lineup, there's so many of my friends on there now. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be at a castle together,
Oh,
outdoors at a festival, and we're all going to be there for like a day or two and hanging out. And it just feels like it's going to be a real moment of like
mhm.
a community, which is something I really, really enjoy about the UK country scene. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Absolutely. That's exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's so nice, isn't it? Everyone's so friendly and because it's quite small, I feel like everyone knows everyone, but also we're welcoming people into the pack. Like everyone come join and
Absolutely.
yeah. How have you found everything with the community overall?
Honestly, that's exactly how I fell into it. So I literally went to the Long Road Festival just on my own on a whim.
Oh wow.
Fell into it. Like I was like, I've always liked country music. People who I was with in a past life weren't into it. No one was really bothered. I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like I'm in my 30s now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna enjoy it. And I've made so many friends from it. I've had so many amazing opportunities come up from it, and I honestly can't say enough for the like UK country community. It's just amazing.
Oh, I love that. And I love that's very Naughty's main character energy as well. Like you went on your own. I love that.
Yeah. So I literally now I'm like to anyone, I'm like, just go, just do it. Like you will
Yeah.
find a friend, you will find your people, just do it.
100%. Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. And honestly, everyone just feels like a family now. And oh, it's amazing. I never thought I would find so much community and like camaraderie within music. And no one's jealous of anyone, no one's envious, no one's sort of gossiping. It's everyone just wants the best for everyone. I think
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
it is so nice. So nice. Anyway, thank you so much for having this little chat with me today. It's been so lovely. Um,
Thank you.
I cannot wait for the new album. I'm so excited for you, and I'm excited to see you probably here, there, and everywhere. I dare say we'll bump into each other this year.
Absolutely. I hope so. Yeah, it'd be amazing to see you in person with one of those hats, I hope, in on, on the back.
Always, always with a hat. Got to stay on brand now.
It's that branding again.
Oh, well, thank you so, so much. It's been lovely chatting
Thank
to you.
you. You too, and have a good rest of your night.
And you. Thank you so much.